Hello, PAC members, and welcome to our PAC event. Hi, I'm Jocelyn Yadiab. I'm one of the project managers with the Dog Aging Project, and I focus on community outreach, both in person and online, hence social media, and today's event. So we have exciting information for you today. Today's PAC event, we're going to provide some insight on how we connect with our amazing community of scientists, right? Our community is you. You all are amazing. Thank you. And we'll be talking about the ways we connect with you guys, our PAC members, from the dog park to our social media accounts to even our FAQs. But before we get started, quick reminders. So PAC members, if you haven't already, head over to the dog park and sign in and enter in this month's giveaway. We have some awesome swag, so don't miss out. And already, if you have questions, don't worry. If you have questions for today's event, you can enter them at the dog park or put them in the live chat. We'll be answering both ways, so make sure to do so. Now, the dog park is an online community forum exclusively for members of the Dog Aging Project PAC, our community scientists. So if you're not a PAC member, no worries. You can sign up today at dogagingproject.org. Now, just remember, the dog park uses a different password than our research portal. Our research portal is when you answer all their surveys, and then the dog park is where you have fun, and we'll get into it. Now, really quick, today's event has been pre-recorded, so if you miss any portion of today's event, do not worry. You can pause it, rewatch it, on our YouTube channel. All our PAC events are on our YouTube channel, so you can watch this one as well as any past events. Now, before we also get started, we're going to talk about an activity that we're rolling out starting today. This month, we'll be inviting all the members of our PAC to complete a cognitive assessment called 1, 2, 3 treat activity. This is a great opportunity to play a fun game with your dog, and you're going to get to contribute to some cutting-edge science at the same time. How cool is that? Now, to provide some more insight into this activity, here's a quick video from Dr. Evan McLean.
Hi, I'm Dr. Evan McLean, and I'm delighted to invite you to complete the 1, 2, 3 treat activity. This is a cognitive game for you to play with your dog. To get ready, we'll help you construct 3 cardboard boxes. Then we'll show you how to set up a kite-shaped array for playing the game. We'll guide you and your dog through a few warm-ups to get ready. And finally, we'll explain how to play the game for real. You'll be able to enter your dog's response in your personal portal. If you're ready, let's get started.
Now, when participants play this game with their dogs year after year, our scientists will be able to study how a dog's perception of this task changes as they age, right? You can imagine a puppy doing this task might struggle with focus at the beginning and then get better over time, while a mature dog might begin to slow down on their treat finding skills as they get older. And we want to collect all these observations. So please do the activity if you're able to. If not, you can always opt out. And if you'd like more information about Inside the Canine Mind, we have a blog post. So go check out our blog and read Inside the Canine Mind, as well as check out our Canine Cognition series. We have a couple of blog posts on that. So, as Dr. Evan McLean's talked about, we're going to give you all the necessary information for the 1, 2, 3 treat activity via email in February, starting this today, all month, right? We'll send invitations in daily batches throughout the month so our systems can keep up. So if you don't get the invite today, do not worry, it's going to come out. We're rolling it out this whole month of February. So watch your inbox and have fun. All right, so let's talk about the ways we connect with the community. And the best way to do that, to help me do that, is our amazing admin coordinator for the dog park, Susan.
Hi, everyone. As Jocelyn said, I've been helping with the dog park since Eric has gone on to better opportunities. And I have just enjoyed so much getting to know all of you and just getting to see pictures of your dogs and hearing your stories. And we're just so thankful all of y'all are part of the Dog Aging Project. For some of you who've never gotten onto the dog park, we've made a little video of instructions of how you too can join in the fun at the dog park, and no leash required.
The dog park is the online community created for participants of the Dog Aging Project. Everyone who's a part of the dog park is either a participant or a team member with the project. So it is a warm, welcoming place for you to speak about your dog and your experiences with the Dog Aging Project. When you first become a member of PAC, you will get an email telling you that you now have access to the dog park. Down at the bottom, You'll have the email address that you will use to enter the dog park and a temporary password that we've created for you to use for your first login. To enter the dog park, just click the big purple button on your email and it will take you to the dog park. You can also get to it by going to our website at dogagingproject.org and clicking on the top bar that says Visit the Dog Park. It will be white until you click on it, then it will turn purple. And that'll take you to the same place. Then click on Enter the Dog Park, and you'll be asked for your username or email address and your password. If you go back to your original email, you can see there is your email address, and you can cut and paste or you can type it in, whatever is best for you. And then you can get your password, which you can also either cut and paste or type in. And sign into the dog. And make sure there's no spaces before your email address. The first thing it's going to do is going to ask you to complete your profile. That means you'll need to come up with a new username. You can use your dog's name, you can use your dog's name with your last name, or you can make it totally anonymous, whatever you are comfortable with. We're going to call this Moses, as this is my dog, who is a frequent visitor of the dog park. And then we'll need you to agree to the terms and use privacy policy, which you can read by clicking on. And then create your account. Once you're there, it is set up like most community forums. There'll be a home page, a forum page, club page, events, your activity, and then help and support. And then you can click over and get transferred over to your portal where you will again need to log in. Up at the top, you'll have notifications and you'll have private messaging. Go to my notifications. I just got a badge for being part of the dog park. We'll talk about badges in a moment. And then there's also instant messages where we will welcome you to the dog park. And if you have questions, you are welcome to respond to any of the messages that you have from the administrative team. Or you can compose a new message to any of the members you'd like. Scrolling down into the forum, we've got different subjects for every place you would want to, for different topics you'd like to discuss, such as questions about the project, news and research, where the team will post the latest happenings from the dog aging project. And then there's a private support forum where you can go and ask questions, but you'll only see your questions and no one else's, and no one can see yours. And that way you can talk to staff privately about concerns or questions that you have about the project. Then we go down to members of the pack. The best place to get started is the introductions, where you can tell the pack a little bit about yourself and your dog, general dog talk, and of course, we wouldn't be a forum without our cute dog pictures. Anyone can start a post or start a topic, so feel free to jump on in and talk about your dog. Up at the top also, we have clubs, which are smaller groups of people with special interests, such as dogs with epilepsy. There are breed groups. There are state groups based on where you live, such as Dogs of the Pacific Northwest. And all of our group clubs are welcome to anybody. So you can, even if you don't have a terrier, you're welcome to talk about terriers and terrier territory, etc. Up here on the right, this is your personal profile, which you are free to personalize as much as you'd like. So you could click on the profile picture, and I'm going to upload a file and just choose a single one. And I can, of course, put a picture of My Dog Moses, so he can have his picture there. You can adjust the size, make it bigger, smaller, focus in on that cute face, and then you can save it and your dog will have a profile picture. You can also change your background here. It's called the cover photo, so you can just choose a cover photo. Again, just pick a single picture and you can pick any of your documents that you would like to use as a backdrop and you can insert it there. I'm going to cancel and leave it there for now. This will also tell you about your achievements here at the dog park, such as your badges and your ranking. Ranking isn't whether you're an achievement so much as just pretty much how long you've been on the dog park and how active you are. And you can also use that you can see others' rankings. And so you can judge about if you're getting good advice or not from others. There's also some personal information, and you do have options as far as allowing others to follow you or not if you want some more privacy. If you happen to give yourself a username that you decide you don't like, you can edit your profile. You can put an about me in here. And if you actually, the member name, I believe we'll need to change that for you. You can just email the administrators through the messages, and the same for your email address. One thing we ask you to do is to take a look at your consent to use pictures. We love posting pictures from our participants on our social media. We like to do a spotlight on our different PAC members. But in order to do that, we would need your consent. So if you could come to the profile, edit profile, and come down here and select yes, that you may use your pictures. That just gives us permission to use them not only here, but on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you have any questions at all about that, please contact the administrators and we can talk with you about that. If you go to account settings, it's where you can change your password and look at your security and privacy and see where if you suspect activity, you can look at your recently used devices. But for the most part, you go back to complete profile. Here we'll go through our privacy statement one more time. And then give you more opportunity to write a short bio about yourself or your dog. And that is it. We'd love for you to join us and join the community and talk more about your dog and your experiences here with the Dog Aging Project.
All right. Thank you, Susan, for the dog park tour. Hopefully this motivates you to jump on the dog park, be more active, and connect with other PAC members as well as our team. Now, moving on to our next section is social media. So social media is not just for our PAC members, it's for everybody, right? If you want those instant updates, it's going to be through social media. So our social media platforms that we have, we didn't know. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. So TikTok's the only platform where we share more fun, short videos, because that's what the platform's for, right? Now, the other social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and even YouTube, we're going to give you those updates on recent publications, whether we've been in a podcast, recent articles. Those we're going to give you those updates are through those platforms. So I'm going to show you YouTube really quick, because if you didn't know, we give those updates there. So when you go to the YouTube page and come over here where it says community and click on it, you'll see all our posts and updates. So you'll learn about our staff spotlights, our recent job postings, our PAC spotlights, which is what Susan was talking about. If you'd like to be featured here, you do have to give us media consent, where we get these photos from the dog park. So to do so, again, you could always watch Susan's section, pause this video at any time, and replay that section. Other ways we talk with you guys, of course, through social media is through comments and through direct messages. If you have asked questions through comments and through direct messages, we will respond within 48 hours. Now, if it's something more specific, especially IT related, please email us at team@dogagingproject.org, where our tech team will assist you. Now, don't always do the serious, we also do the fun, like photo challenges. So I'm going to show you, as you can see, these are some past examples we did this past year. We like to do, of course, the big holidays, but also the fun little holidays that you didn't even know about. Like, did you know there was a National All-American Photo Day? We did it. We participated. And the best way to participate is to tag us at Dog Aging Project or at the hashtag Dog Aging Project. Using those two ways is how we find your participation. Except if you're on Facebook. Facebook is the only one where you could actually leave a comment, a photo comment or a video comment. Everyone else, you have to tag or hashtag us. So just something to keep in mind. But there's a lot of ways you can participate with us. We haven't done video challenges yet, but that's something we're going to look into. So stay tuned for more fun holiday photo challenges. And what I like about the fun photo challenges, as you can see, is that yes, we'll feature our dog park people. And again, the best way we can use those photos is if you give us media consent, which Susan talked about at the dog park. And then we also use other participants. So if you tag us and post us in our comments, we will reshare those photos in a group photo collage, as you can see, with all the people who participated. So make sure to find us and participate in these fun activities. Now, that's pretty much social media in a nutshell. So let's move on to our next section and talk about FAQs. So leading that subject is Susan. So Susan, take it away.
Hi, everyone. Lots of times you've got questions for us, and it could be after supper or some odd time of day. You can go onto our website at any time and look up our frequently asked questions. Here's a little video to show you how to get to them.
We are so glad you are part of the Dog Aging Project. Sometimes you'll have questions that you need answers to, and we have two ways here on our website that you can find those answers. The first is if you go to our main website, dogagingproject.org, you can go to our top search menu and come to the About drop-down and go to our FAQs. These are our frequently asked questions. There are over 40,000 participants, and many of them have probably asked the same question you're wondering about. Once you get to this page, we have divided it up into questions about the project in general, the questions that our participants frequently ask, and questions for veterinarians and researchers. On our participant FAQ, we've grouped the questions by the type they are. So general technical support, such as resetting your password or updating your contact information, questions about the nomination process. And as you scroll down, there'll be more and more sections as you get deeper into the project as well, such as using the DNA kit if you are part of one of our cohorts, or some of our activities, such as the upcoming 1, 2, 3 treat activity. We also have some answers about our dog park, our online community. You can just click on the question you have and we will have a short answer that will kind of tell you what it's all about. If these do not answer your questions, you can go back to our main page, thedogagingproject.org, and down at the bottom of our About drop-down is a Contact Us. You can click there and type in your contact information and the question, and one of our team will be back with you with an answer in between 24 to 72 hours. Thank you so much for being a part of the Dog Aging Project.
All right, we're going to jump into Q&A, and to be fair, we only got one question ahead of time. So if you don't remember, at the beginning we talked about this video has been pre-recorded. So we got some questions at the dog park. And of course, if you have questions right now, do not worry. You can ask them at the dog park or on our live chat. We have team members answering these questions as we speak. But the question we got ahead of time is from Rachel and Kimmy. And her question is, how did your team's computer science training and experience connect with this project and this job? If this sounds like something a current computer science student is interested in pursuing, what are the best next steps? And she's asking for her students, which I think is so awesome. Susan, what do you think?
Well, I think for computer science, because all of our positions are at major universities, a degree is required for almost every job we have here at the Dog Aging Project. But if you are interested in computer science, to go ahead and get that degree in computer science, learn as many coding languages as you can. You could also major in applied math, which is very close to computer science, but helps you more on the data side. But we're more than just computer science, obviously. If you are great with people and love reaching out, we have a full communications team that's what they do. We ship thousands and thousands of little packets of lab samples and blood samples and tissue samples all over the country to all our partner labs. And we have a great logistics team of people who are committed to making sure the details are taken care of so our packages don't get lost and that our researchers in the labs can get the samples they need. But maybe you want to learn how to do research. We have all kinds of researchers with degrees in biology, medicine, veterinary medicine, all of them working at different angles of the questions that come out of this study. We also have a DNA lab. So if you work on your biology and science degrees, there's a place for you there. All of our jobs, Jocelyn will let you know where to find them on our website.
Yes. So you can head over to our website at dogagingproject.org, click on the About tab, scroll down to careers, and check them out. We're always constantly updating this page. We always have new positions available. So for anyone who's currently interested, check it out. Now, that was the only question we got ahead of time. But again, if you have questions, feel free to put them on the live chat or head over to the dog park and we'll gladly answer your questions. All right, that concludes today's PAC event. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much for joining us today. A huge thank you to all our PAC members who are currently watching and participating in today's event. We are truly grateful and appreciate you, and thank you. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to head over to the dog park and enter in this month's giveaway. The winners will get some swag. And speaking of winners, we're going to announce them at the dog park. So head over there, right? Now, also stay tuned for our next PAC event. We will announce it in all the ways we talked today. So we will announce it through the dog park, through our social media, and of course, keep an eye out for it in our monthly newsletters. And if you are not subscribed to our newsletters, you can do so today by heading over to the Dog Aging website, dogagingproject.org. So thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like and share this video, and like and subscribe to all our socials. And I hope to see you at the dog park. So thanks for joining us, and until next time, bye.